Hi. In the program you're about to see, you'll hear references to Virgin Holidays and Virgin Atlantic. They are not sponsoring us in any way. We just use them to book our holiday. Thank you and enjoy the video. Hi everyone, welcome back to Scent Wars and Good Vibes. I'm Richard, I'm your host. You're very welcome. So, it's getting very close to when my wife and I start to plan our vacation to Walt Disney World for our anniversary. And I thought I'd share it with you in case you were thinking of planning a holiday to Walt Disney World yourself. It's very simple. I'm going to go through step by step and show you exactly how simple it is. So the first thing we're going to start with is how to set up your account. Hi guys. So your account settings. So what you're looking for at the top of the page, if you haven't already got an account set up, you're looking for create account or sign in, and it'll be somewhere along the top of the account, just up here. Okay. Once you've got that, you simply put in your email address and a password of your own choice. And once it's stored in the memory banks of My Disney Experience, it will take you there every time straight away. So email, phone number if you want. My wife's name's there because she's the lead booker. As you can see on that side of it, you can you have a bit of fun with it as well. You create your own character, as you can see, and you have all these other details that you can do at a later stage. And if you have any problems with anything, there's a very useful help page with frequently asked questions. If you've got any problems with it, just go to manage my Disney account and you can manage it. I'm not going to go into that, so it's very easy to follow, as you'll see when you get there. So that's the first stage. The next thing we do once we've established our account is we want to choose where we're going to stay. So what we do is, again, if you look at the top of the page here, tickets and parks, places to stay, things to do, deals, help and rules. So we're going to go to places to stay. So we click into that. What I'm going to show you are an example of each resort. So we're going to start with the deluxe resort. Just going to show you an example of it, of one of the resorts. So if we click on to deluxe, well, that's a bit, I'm going to skip over the villas and I'll come back to that in a moment. Because the others, they're done by geographical location, i.e. the nearer you get to the Magic Kingdom, the more the price goes up. So the first one is Deluxe Resort Hotels. We'll click into that. Give it a few seconds. So, as you can see in front of you, it's just going to wait for the screen to settle down a bit. So we'll have a look at I think we'll go in and have a look at the, which one was I going to show you? The Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. We'll have a look at the overview. So all you do is click into that one, like so. Yeah. And sometimes on here you will get things like this with the red triangle saying this resort hotel is undergoing refurbishments. Don't worry about it, because the way Disney do it, it doesn't interfere with your holiday at all. I'll just show you an example of what that is. So it's please pardon our pixie dust. So it's Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa is currently undergoing refurbishment. Guests will be able to see and hear construction during daytime hours, but on that point, unless you're actually staying at the hotel, you're not. If you're in the parks, you won't hear anything, will you? Obviously, and the whole point is go to the parks, because although this particular resort has plenty to do if you're staying there, common sense would prevail. Go to the parks. You won't hear anything anyway, will you? Most resort hotel amenities will remain available, which they do. Please allow for extra travel time. The Courtyard Pool Spa and Courtyard Pool Bar at Disney's Grand Floridian Spa um, are scheduled to be closed from January 27th, 2025 through late February 2025. That's already gone, obviously, because we're in March now, for routine maintenance on the Courtyard Pool building. But that's standard for Disney. They will do that during the quieter months, which are just after the winter. Well, the end, the tail end of the winter, should I say? So we'll close that. So let's just give you an overview of what we're looking at. So there's a. I wonder if it'll give me a wee thing here. Okay, so I'll just flick through these so you can see the sort of thing you're looking at. Very grand lobby, beautiful lobby. There's the pool. That's it's Victoria and Albert's restaurant. It's one of the most expensive in the area. That's the sort of thing you're looking at. So Victorian elegance meets modern sophistication at this lavish Disney resort hotel. Unwind outdoors, indulge in a luxurious massage, and watch evening fireworks light up the sky over Cinderella Castle. That's the happily ever after. The present fireworks show, which is happily ever after. Just one stop to Magic Kingdom on the complimentary resort monorail. That's why it's one of the classier places to live, because you're right by Magic Kingdom, right by the. This timeless Victorian style marvel evokes Palm Beach's golden era, and you have exquisite dining, as you can see. It's there's the monorail. It's literally it's just around the corner on the monorail. You got a pool with a water slide, health club, the spa, and there's lots of room types to suit your individual taste. I've just given you a flavour of that particular style. So that's the deluxe resort. We're now going to move on and have a look at one of the moderate resorts. So if we go, as you can see, it's very easy to navigate it. So you've got moderate resorts. We'll just click onto that. Okay. So we'll have a look at the French Quarter. Here we are. Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter. Click into the overview. That's the first one you see. Up there. There we go. And yeah, same again, as you can see. There's from May 2024 through spring 2025 some great, some guest rooms. So guest rooms at Disney's Port Orleans Resort French Quarter will be under refurbishment. Same sort of thing during the daytime hours, but most people won't stay at the hotel. They'll go into the parks, so it won't really interfere with your holiday. So let's have a look at the gallery if we can. So this is the sort of thing you're going to find. Very, very nice, luxurious. It's one of the pools there. So you get the idea of that's the sort of thing. You've got a pool with a water slide, Scat Cats Club, horse-drawn carriage rides, if you want to do that. A more magical stay starts with Hey Disney. Hey Disney, while we're there looking at this, um, it's it's an interact. It's a bit like Alexa. It's an interactive service that you get. Everyone get. It's in all the rooms, and you can ask it all sorts of questions, and you can have fun with it. It's just a little quirk of Disney. It's quite new, but it's a lot of fun. So try it out if you're ever there. And of course, all these you can download on the whole website. You can download onto the My Disney Experience app, so you can actually have it on your phone. Obviously, Lightning Lane passes. While we're looking at this, purchases up to 7 days in advance. And the Lightning Lane is exactly what it sounds like. Plan ahead and save time in line for select attractions and experiences. Guests staying at Disney resorts, hotels, or other select hotels can purchase Lightning Lane passes and choose experiences up to 7 days in advance of their stay. So that's that. Okay, so that's a Disney's Port Orleans resort, the French Quarter. Now we're going to have a look at one of our favourite. It's a value resort. It's where we stay. So I'll just so exactly the same places to stay, and we click down to the value resort, and there we are. The first one, resort overview. Now some things have changed. It's not exactly the same as it was when we last stayed there. It has been it's behind a little bit on its refurbishment. They're reconstructing the restaurant stroke shop area, but it didn't spoil anything. It really didn't. So this is Pop Century where we stay. I'll just show you a quick look at the room. So this is the sort of thing that they do, which is typical Disney. As you can see, outside each room, you've got things like this. I mean, there's a giant size Roger Rabbit. I just click through these quickly. That's when you go in. This is the foyer when you go in. On the right hand side there, all the way down to the shop, you've got memorabilia going down through the years. If you look closely along the top there, you see all the years down there. But all these individual bits, these are different memorabilia that represent different years of the Pop Century culture. It's fantastic. These are seating areas here. This is your main reception here, where you go to check in. There's always cast members here who are very, very friendly, very, very helpful, and generally, um, whenever you go back, if you're lucky enough, which we have been, they remember you from previous years. And because we're pretty regular visitors, we always bump into people we know who are still there. The one thing that hits you when you go in, hits you straight away in a really nice way, is the smell. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It's candy floss, it's candy, it's chocolate, it's cakes, it's strawberries, it's vanilla. It's just a really, really, really nice blend of flavors and colors, and it's so nice when you walk in there. It's really inviting, really, it's magical, it's cuddly. It gives you a really warm feeling. It made me cry once. It really did. It's a lovely, lovely feeling when you walk in there. The atmosphere is really, really family orientated. It's so friendly and down to earth. It's so nice, and it makes you smile when you walk in there. You know, it's just fantastic. If I was going to recommend you somewhere to stay, Pop Century would be it. It's a little bit further to travel, but I'll come on to something in a minute that makes it very easy to travel. Let me just go through these. There's your hippy dippy pool. Really, really nice pool. Lovely. Well, especially at night, it's all illuminated. And as you see, you've got three fun-sized family swimming pools, um, and it really, really is a lovely place to stay. Um, that's close to where I think the first year we stayed there, we were situated right up there above Mickey. just there. That was where we were. Of the huge Mickey phone. Loads of fun. So that's I'll select a room for you as well, just to show you what the rooms look like. Room gallery. Let's see. View gallery. Will it actually show me a room? Ah, there we are. This is what I wanted. Right, so this is a preferred room. So you've got, so this is your standard room. This one here. I'll just quickly show you the sort of thing. Basic but brilliant is how I call it. Basic but brilliant. You've got everything you need and more. So you come in here with your magic band. This sleeps up to 5 people altogether. It can do. Or if someone slept on the floor, it could be another one. If you bought a sleeping bag or something, have some fun. Lovely decorations here, very contemporary, very Disney. When you pull this down, there's another bed there, and there's no. I think it's the goof behind there. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the goof. Lovely bed here, really nice bed. You've got USB points side to side, loads of storage, loads and loads of storage. If I click on to the next one, this is a different view from where you've come in. Loads. These drawers are nice and deep. Very, you have a safe in there as well, by the way. Storage here. The Hey Disney I was talking about before, like the interactive person that speaks to you, is just here as you come in on the left. So that's the bathroom. Lots of space to hang things up. You've got your privacy here. I'll just show you in the next one. This is the bathroom. So you've got the toilet. Obviously, you've got the double shower. So you've got the one type of shower, and then you've got the fountain shower at the top. Really, really nice. And you've got your privacy barrier here. You've got the vanity mirror, and you've got your various bits and pieces that you need, your towels, flannels, etc. One thing they do, they ask, they're very heavy into recycling your towels. So if you can recycle your towels, all the better. They they do change them. They also run a very, very good laundry service, which I can recommend. Laundry and dry cleaning is absolutely brilliant. They'll tell you all about that at guest services. It's absolutely brilliant. You've got loads of storage here as well. Loads of storage down below as well. It's absolutely, the rooms are they're not designed to for luxury. They're designed for your basic needs, because you're not going to be staying in the room. You're going to be in the parks, and that's what it's all about. You've got everything you need there um, at night, and that's all you need. So that's the room there. They have been doing some refurbishment, as I say, but it doesn't interfere with your holiday at all. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, with Pop Century, this is one of the value family resorts. So you've got your preferred pool view if you wanted. You've got the standard room, which we've just had a look at. And you can have a preferred room, and you can have a standard pool view. You can also request which level you want to be at. You can be at ground level if you want. Bearing in mind you won't necessarily get that, but you can request it. So you can request it, if you have a wheelchair, for instance, you can request ground level. They're very, very, very good with everybody who has wheelchairs. Very accessible, very friendly. You have all your amenities that you will require. Your rooms are serviced, and they tell you all about that at guest services or at reception. You have everything you need there. But some people do stay at the rooms. Some people do, that they use the arcade and they use the services because the food is very nice. but most people, 99% of people, including us, use it as a base, and then we go into the parks. Okay, so those are the rooms. Now I'm going to show you very quickly, because these are done by geographic location. So the further away from Magic Kingdom you stay, obviously the cheaper the room. The closer you get to Magic Kingdom, the dearer the room. So that's the deluxe, the moderate, and the value. The villas, however, are slightly different, and the campsites are slightly different. And I'll show you one of each now with those. So if we go back to the top, again, all you have to do to navigate is go to places to stay, like that. Click on. So we're gonna have a look now at the deluxe villa, just one of them. Click onto there. There we go. And we're gonna have a look at Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa when the computer settles down. There we go. So we'll have a look at the overview. As you can see, it's very luxurious, but this is the exception to the rule of geographic location. What I was talking about before, the closer you get to Magic Kingdom, the dearer it gets, and the further away, the cheaper it gets. So if we look at Saratoga Springs and Resort, we'll go have a look at an overview. It's inspired by historic Saratoga Springs, a late 1800s, well, so Victorian times, New York retreat, famous for its spa and horse racing. This charming Victorian-style resort hotel is nestled between rolling golf course greens and the shimmering Lake Buena Vista, delighting in stately studios and multi-bedroom villas, dazzling pools, and a spa. And you have a home base with extra space. Now, this is why this is a little bit more upmarket than the deluxe resort. I'll show you why now. Because of this is more like home. This is where the price goes up a bit. So you've got, as you can see there, you've got a full kitchen, which you don't have at the others. You have spacious living and dining areas. You have separate bedrooms. You have a washer and dryer. That's where the price goes up, obviously. And so it's not all about geographic location necessarily. This is a separate thing altogether. So you can choose from 1 and 2 bedroom villas, as well as 3 bedroom treehouse villas with the amenities that I've just gone over with you. Treehouse villas also feature private decks and charcoal grills. These unique accommodation and elevated 10 feet off the ground and nestled amid lush forest, so you'll be surrounded by the beauty of nature. A little more than you need. Consider booking a deluxe studio, which includes a kitchenette and sleeper sofa. So in other words, it's a sofa that turns into a bed. A great option for smaller travel parties and shorter stays. So a lot of people who live in the States will go for that option because it's a little bit cheaper, and they have a smaller family. And obviously, check availability and nightly rate. So, hi guys, welcome back again. So this is the next part of the series of our holiday planning. So now we've covered how you get into the website. We've covered an example of each resort, just so you can get an idea of the accommodation. So now, as I said in the last one, we're going to look at the prices. So we're going to look at the flight plus the hotel plus the ticket. So we'll get straight into that now. Hi guys, welcome back. So we're looking at prices of Disney's Pop Century as an example, because that's where my wife and I go. This is on the Virgin Holidays app. So as you can see, this price is subject to change, But when you look on the app, you'll see it's for 2 weeks. This one. This is just an example. So flying from Manchester 11:15 and arriving in Orlando at 3:20. It's a direct flight, economy classic, and then on the way back is Orlando at 9:20. So it's a night flight, and you get back into Manchester at 10:30 in the morning. It's a direct economy classic flight again. The price you see at the bottom there, which is per person, 2,320. This is an offer, so it's only a rough guide. So this is a total of 4,640. Bearing in mind, this is not the early bird April price because that hasn't come out yet. So the price for, if it was the early bird, that price would drop. As you can see, it's self catering and your magic ticket. So that's basically how it works. So it's your flight, it's your magic ticket, and then you pay your transfers are extra as well. But Virgin Holidays will tell you about those because you can get limos from the airport as we do, or their own. You can get taxis or their own transport. But if you go with Virgin Holidays, they are brilliant. They look after you because we were chauffeur driven from the airport when we arrived in Orlando. It was brilliant, and they really look after you. They give you your journey instructions on where to go when you actually have finished paying for the holiday. When you're staying just before you go to stay overnight, or just before we go to stay overnight in Manchester at the airport, we've already received our joining instructions from Virgin Holidays, telling us the directions where to go to meet the representative when you get to Orlando. But they tell you all that anyway, so there's no need to worry about that. It's all taken care of. So as I say, this is a rough price. So I'll just reiterate, look out for the April early bird if you're going to fly with Virgin Atlantic. Go into the Virgin Holiday shop wherever you may live, and take advantage of the early bird because the price will drop, and you can book it ahead. They'll tell you all about how far you can book ahead. It's usually 2 years or just a shade under 2 years ahead because it's very, very popular, this destination. So that's just an example. Disney's Pop Century, where my wife and I stay. Okay, as I say, it's a lovely hotel. Can't recommend it highly enough. Okay, so that's your rough price guide to the holiday. Obviously, on top of that, you're going to take your spending money, however much you plan to take. We take about 5,000, which is probably too much because we always end up bringing loads of it home again. But it is what it is. We take that because that's how much we take, because we can. My phone's about to. Here we are. That's better. Yeah. So that's a rough guide for your pricing. I won't go into too much more detail because it's subject to change, and you may not want to stay at Pop Century. I'm just showing you this as an example. Okay. So in the next video, I'm going to show you some nice places to eat when you get to Disney, and some fun things to do. I'll recommend 1 or 2 places particularly that we go that I'm sure you'll enjoy. Okay, so that'll do it for this one. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.